everybody, it's Emily and this is Emmylou Arts, and I am here today to show you what I am going to do in my journaling journey for the last half of 2022. So, well, I guess it's a little less than half, and maybe it'll last me into 2023, I'm not really sure. But this beautimous beast here is my half-year A5 Stalogy. You guys, we went on this journey together. It was a joyous one. I loved this. And when I have time and motivation to journal like this, it's my favorite. I've been lacking time and not so much lacking motivation, just lacking the drive to do it in the way that I've been doing it. Journal, that is. Just because I want to keep these memories, but it's getting a little bit tedious to come up with creative ways to journal the same things over and over again. So I kind of wanted to marry my memory keeping with journaling. So in an effort to do that, I am going to use a new planner that I pulled from my stash, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you, and we're going to set it up. So stick around. So this super fun little chunk here is something that I had bought maybe last year when I was committed that I was going to do Weight Watchers, and I needed obviously like a new planner, a Weight Watchers planner. I mean, I went to 2 meetings and the planner sat, but I think the impetus for that was that I saw this planner and I was like, what could I use that for? And then I joined Weight Watchers to use the planner. I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. But anyways, I ripped out the couple of, the month of pages that I had filled out. Well, I mean, sort of filled out. This is the Scribbles That Matter Bullet Planner from Amazon, and I will link it if I can still find it. But I decided to repurpose it into a journal, sort of a memory-keeping journal for the last half of the year. I just got another Daphne's Diary in the mail. Thank you so much to Daphne's Diary. I don't know if I need to put like sponsored. They just send me the copy of the magazine with no other information. They don't say share this or like tell your subscribers. So I don't feel like it's sponsored. They just gift it to me. So I want you to know that, but it's beautiful, absolutely flipping beautiful. And we'll do more like flip throughs and stuff of the latest couple of issues that I've gotten. But look at this poster in this new one. Isn't that pretty? Addie stole that from me like before my hands could even warm the paper. She was like, oh, I'm going to hang that in my room. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's just a beautiful magazine. Pricey, but I believe that it's beautiful. I mean, and worth it if you like this sort of thing. So this is another poster that was in another issue. And what I was doing here was looking through this for things that I wanted to use to collage the front of this bullet planner. Because look at that one. God, it's so pretty. Ugh. It's like a cardboard type cover. I mean, like, I'm going to knock on it. You hear that? I mean, that's like substantial. I think it's cardboard. Like thicker than cardboard. I don't know. It's thick. She's thick. And I wanted to pretty it up. So I wanted to kind of do like a collage-y type thing. So I had picked these flowers. I liked how there was like a little bit of the hearts on there, you know, me and a heart, I can't say no, and the beautiful flowers. So here is where I attempted to cut it down to fit. What was I doing? I am not sure. I don't know what measurements I was using, but you can see that I missed the mark. But you know, as always, I don't care. And we made it work because I was going to put washi tape on it anyway. I didn't really want it to be a perfect fit. I just wanted it to look collage-y because if you've been here for any amount of time, you know, I like things messy and busy and collagey and scrappy like me. So sort of a purposeful mess. So that's kind of what we're doing here. I'm just gluing it on, and I apologize to someone who's gasping right now that I cut apart that poster. I'm sorry. It was just pretty and I wanted to use it. That's the kind of the cool part about the Daphne's Diary magazines is there's beautiful articles, but also like the papers and the meat of the magazine can be cut and used in like all of your own journaling and stuff if you have the heart to do it, which I do because I'm heartless. And then I use these other blue flowers on the back, which, gosh, aren't they pretty? The flowers were kind of meaningful to me because, well, I mean, they're just pretty, but I've been walking every day in the summer. This summer, I get up at like between 6 and 7, and I walk for a little while, and my neighbors have the prettiest flowers, and like just around the different neighborhoods, I've just been stopping and being a total weirdo and taking pictures of people's flowers and thinking, I'm going to watercolor a flower like this. They're still all sitting on my phone, so no worries. We'll do that again here. And then I also had checked my P.O. box, and I had some happy mail from some of you subscribers. And so I had those letters sitting out here, and I wanted to use things from those. There was a bunch of pip sticks, like books stickers from Maria, and such a cute card and stickers from, gosh, I have to look up the names. I can't remember who all, from Lauren, yes, and then another super cute letter and like stickers. From Hazel. You guys are the flipping cutest. I love you guys. So I wanted to use some of those, and but I ended up getting out some of my washi tape. This pretty grid, you can't really tell from where you're sitting, but from where I'm sitting, you can see that it's like a blue and pink, like gradient kind of grid. And I just wanted to like have the contrast of like the florals with the patterns and the washi tape look. Like I said, I just like it to look kind of scrappy, and I don't know what the name of the look is, but I enjoy it. And then that striped washi tape, like I said, I think when you put a stripe or a grid or something like that with a floral, it's just a match made in heaven. I mean, it's so pretty. It's so chic. I don't know if it is or not, but I like it. Maybe chic's not the right word. Cute. And then I use this watercolor like plus sign cross washi that I have got from a website a long time ago, and it's one of my favorites. So I just cut little groups of 3 of those and put them around. And then I thought I would add a little black strip of washi because the spine of this is black. So now from where I like ripped this thing apart like a madwoman, I ripped out the pages that I had already used, and then I kind of had to tape things up to make sure that it's held together. So that's why it's a little bit wonkified looking, and there's kind of a gap, which I thought was actually kind of helpful because you know how I fill things up. I thought maybe with some of those pages missing, it won't get so chunky because it's got that hard spine, so we'll see. Right here I was inspired to do a little bit of like an art journal type page. So I used some green kind of washi tapes for like sort of a ground cover like, and then the blue circle washi and the blue striped washi as like kind of sky. And then I got flower stickers from the Botanist sticker book that I was sent by Jenny. It's so beautiful. These flower pictures, their flower stickers are so pretty. And I was just trying to come up with just like a collage. I don't know. I had no plan for this except for that I like to use the washi with the stickers, just to represent like the different colors of kind of where things would be. And then I saw this giant tree, and I just really liked that too. Also kind of reminiscent of like the trees that I see on my walks and stuff. So I don't know. I just really liked it, and I put another tree in there. You guys, there's no rhyme, there's no reason. I did have to glue some of these stickers down. The botanist and the botanist sticker book and the weirdo antiquarian sticker book, they're like by the same publisher or whatever, and they're removable or repositionable or something. So if you want them to stick down, sometimes you do have to glue them because they will come up in places. But you know, whatevs. And then I decided to stamp. I know, who am I? So I got out my foil tray full of stamps. As you can see, I'm a wonderful stamper, and I clean my stamps every time I use them. Nope. But these stamps are old, and I got them when I first started getting into art journaling, like in 2016 probably. This floral set of them from, I think it was a Tim Holtz pack or something like that, is one of my favorites, one of my most used of all time. And I just wanted like that kind of, like I said, collage-y look with the stickers and the washi and then the stamps. So that's what I did. Can I help you, Addie? I'm trying to do this.
Hi!
Okay, can you go and I finish this and then go put your swimsuit on so we can go one on.
Okay.
All right, yep, okay.
Hi, bye.
Bye. So you can see how it's difficult to get things done this summer. Getting ready to go to the pool. And so yes, stamping with some pink ink, and watercoloring little plus signs. A little nod to our Queen and Savior Allie Brown, and who is back on the tubes recently. She's posted a few videos, and I'm a big fan. I love her. And I mean, I wouldn't be in a journal at all if it weren't for her videos. That's how I, got into journaling. So I'm a big proponent of discovering people that inspire you and just running with it. So that was kind of a tangent. And then these eco line markers. I was just kind of playing with all my art supplies, like making little doodly doodles and drawing doodly doodles and putting in more stickers, and this is what we have. I mean, I know some of you are looking at it, look like I could have barfed up something prettier after having a casserole, and that could be true, but I had fun doing it, and that was the most important part to me, that this is an enjoyable activity, not that I have something uberly beautiful at the end of it. So the bullet planner is like a bullet journal, but it has the spreads drawn out for you. That's kind of the premise of a bullet planner. And so it has these monthly spreads, and I used one of my Craftsmith sticker books. It's the Craftsmith and Planners Anonymous collaboration. And I've loved these stickers so much. They're so pretty. And I used stickers from that to decorate this monthly spread. And I decided it was going to be a gratitude, like a gratitude thing. Like every day in the box, I was going to either put a little picture or a sticker and write something I was grateful for, or a highlight of the day or something. So I've been reading a great book called Daring Greatly by Brene Brown, and it just really inspired me to be more intentional about thinking about what I'm grateful for, which I think is sort of the basis of my journaling anyway, is sort of, it's a way for me to journal about the things that I love and that I'm grateful for, but this is just kind of a snapshot, I feel like. And it's not a new book by any means, but if you've never read Brene Brown or listened to any of like her Netflix specials or podcasts or anything, I love her. I absolutely love her. I think she is a spectacular human being. So, yeah. So my first Monday, August 1st, was I found this little sticker from one of those little cube sticker things. This is a reusable sticker book. I introduced it in a video a long time ago, several months ago probably. And I think it was like in a nail sticker book. It's from Amazon. I'll link it if I can find it. But I put a lot of my fun stickers that you guys have sent me from like my Korean, Japanese stickers, stuff like that, like little characters and stuff. They all fit in that book pretty well. And so that's what I was using. I found one of those little sugar cube stickers. Anne House, I think is the, yep, cube sugar sticker designed by Anne House. One of them, to me, it looked like a car battery because I was at the Verizon store at like 2:30 in the afternoon on Monday, and I went out to my car, and my car was completely dead. So I ended up walking home from the Verizon store. It took like 30 minutes, but it was 510 degrees out. And I was grateful that Michael got me jumped when he got home from work. He jumped me. Get it? So we went back to my car when he got home, and it started right up when we hooked it to his functional vehicle, and then we drove to AutoZone, and we got a new battery, and he put it in for me, and I was very thankful for that. That it was a quick fix, and that my husband is handy and kind of sexy while he does it too. I tried to like, while he was like fixing the battery, I was like,
"Hey stranger, I don't know what I could ever do to thank you for changing this battery for me."
He just laughed at me. That's what happens when I try and be sultry. Laughs all around. So, I'm so glad you guys love me. And then I was sort of inspired to do another little art journal thing because, you guys, I have news. I accepted a new position, so I am going to be PRN, or like as needed if you're not a nurse with nurse language, in the NICU, and I'm going to be job sharing a school nurse position at an elementary school. And so that kind of all transpired like yesterday and today. And I found this quote that said, "You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference. You just have to decide what kind of difference you want to make." And that's by Jane Goodall. And I just loved that. I thought it was great, and I'm so excited and nervous and happy about this new adventure. It's bittersweet, but not really, because I'm not leaving the NICU. That's the greatest part, is that I get to stay and still take care of the babies and families that I love, but hopefully I'll have a little bit more of a better balance with my life. So I'm stoked. I am real stoked, you guys. But I am going to be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. So it's going to be interesting finding a new routine for myself of journaling and stuff. And that was part of the reason I went to this new setup, is that I did not want these memories and these pictures to sit on my phone. But I did not think that I would have the capacity to do an A5 page every single day with collage and stickers, and I mean, we'll see what happens. But this to me was so much more manageable in the meantime, and kind of drove me to use more of my stickers, which I've been, not using as much. And the plus side is this has a lot of kind of empty grid pages too. So when I want to art journal or journal about something more in depth, I can totally do that. And it's in there captured just like it would be in my A5. And I also have my handmade book journal that I made last summer that I'm also planning on art journaling in when I get struck with the mood to art journal. Like the flowers that I want to paint and stuff like that. I could totally do it in there. So I'm excited about this. I think it'll be a cool way to capture the memories because I've been missing it, but in a like doable way. You know what I mean? So after the monthly setups that it has in the bullet planner, it's got these weeks. And they're just set up as these like pre-drawn boxes for you. And I put in some days of the week stickers. Those are from the that one sticker book that I told you about that I got at Hobby Lobby. What's the brand name? That's got all the days and the numbers in it. It's such a good one if you bullet journal. What is it? Agenda 52, is that the brand of it? The Paper Studio Agenda 52, I think that's what it is. And that's where I got the colorful little number flags and everything. And I printed out, so I went to my Pick Stitch app and I put together a 5 grid of pictures and then printed it on my sprocket in the 2x3 setting. So I ended up with these little teeny tiny pictures, and that's what I used when I journaled in the Hobonichi weeks for a little bit, those little teeny pictures. For some reason now they make you pay for the 6 through 9 grid on Pick Stitch, which kind of pisses me off because like, why? Why, dudes? Because I would pick the 6. That would be perfect. But no matter. These printed out perfect size. So I love that I'll still be able to put pictures in here. And I could also get them printed at Walgreens too, to not use sprocket paper, to have better quality or whatever. The other fun thing about this paper is it's thicker, a little bit thicker. So I don't have to worry about what pens I use so much because it doesn't really bleed or shadow as much as it does like on Tomoe River paper. But I guess the downside is it's not Tomoe River paper. So if you like to watercolor and do stuff like that, that it might not work as well. But I don't know, like ups and downs and ups. Pick your poison. The mid-July was kind of missing in my journal because my other journal ended at like July 11th or something like that. And so there was a few things on my phone that I didn't want to forget. So I added that 8th box. Each of these like weeks has 8 boxes. So one of them's meant to be like a notes or a to-do list or whatever. But I called that box July highlights and then just put a couple of the pictures of the things that I didn't want to forget from July, like dropping Addie at Girl Scout camp and Henry going for a ride with my dad in his fancy car. And then later I put a little rock and roll bunny to remember Henry and I watching the 4th season of Stranger Things together because that's our thing. And so that worked really well. We ended up going to the lake on Sunday and swimming and floating and laying out and just having a great little family day. So I had printed a couple of pictures of that. And then I wrote that Addie and I had a little coffee date at Grandma and Grandpa's because we hadn't been over there in a little bit. Henry stayed home because he had a scratchy throat and was not feeling the best. So we didn't want to, if he had a cold, we didn't want to spread that love. And that cute little shirt is because somehow Addie coerced me into going to Target and getting a cute little pair of overall shorts and then t-shirts and a sweater. Oh dear. She needs another item of clothing like I need a hole in the head. So this is it. Those are kind of the empty pages I was talking about. I'm really excited about this. I think, for right now, it's going to fit what I need. So tell me what you think and if you're adjusting your journal. I'll talk to you later. Bye.